of the new O's today with Trevor Rogers off a 17-pitch first inning. A strike to Ernesto Martinez Jr. Kevin Brown, Ryan Ripken with you for this spring training opener. As we said at the start, Ryan, great to have you with us this year. And this is a pretty exciting Orioles season. There's been real anticipation the last few, certainly an East Championship in 23, a postseason appearance in 24. But the level of acquisition for Mike Elias and his front office this year, coupled with the returns of Trevor Rogers, Kyle Bradish, Gunnar Henderson, hopefully for a healthy year, and the new energy of Craig Albertez, there's a really special feeling around what this season could look like.
Oh, no doubt about it. And look, it didn't go the way that the team wanted. But there was a lot of great things that came out of this, including the guy on the bump right now, Trevor Rogers. You know, looking at him right now, and I want to just say one thing about Trevor Rogers. People forget how good he was, Kevin, when he came up into his rookie year. And the only thing I tell people over time is, can you prove that you can dominate? Or is it over time that you never proved that you could? And for him, it was just injury. And now that he's back, the Orioles have an ace in the making here in him.
It's a great point, because that 2021 year when he was second in the Rookie of the Year voting, it seemed so foreign and so long ago when the Orioles got him, and well, he got knocked around. His first 4 starts with the Orioles, he had a 7.11 ERA. He goes down to AAA. But the Orioles believed, with some work, some physical work because of the injuries he'd faced, some time in their system, they could get a pitcher that looked like the Trevor Rogers at 21. Little bit of a calculated gamble because he hadn't just done it, as he blows 95 past Marco Luciano. But the gamble appears to be paying off rather well.
I mean, again, context. Paul Skeens led all of baseball last year with a 1.97 ERA. Trevor Rogers didn't qualify because he only pitched 18 starts. But Trevor Rogers here would have been the ERA leader in all of baseball. That's his ceiling here with the Baltimore Orioles.
And right now he's looking just like Trevor Rogers. He strikes out Luciano. Back-to-back punch-outs to begin the second.
And right there, when I talk about his fastball and they're not getting a good visual on it, that seems middle, maybe a little bit middle away. But that was the difference to me with Trevor Rogers from the year prior to even last year, I should say, is that his fastball deception, I call it like an invisible fastball, Kevin. Hitters can understand, they can take calculated risks, but they're not seeing it quickly out of the hand.
Drew French is back as the Orioles pitching coach this year, as Rogers jumps ahead of Duke Ellis 0-2. Orioles were really excited to bring back their pitching coaching staff. Drew French, Mitch Plasmeyer, Ryan Klimek, who's right next to Drew. Pretty much the whole rest of the staff is new, with a couple of exceptions, but they really like this pitching group. And Trevor Rogers, that's a big reason why. There's a great camaraderie between Rogers and this group, as Trevor became the ace we would see last year.
And it's building confidence with your support team, right? You know, the confidence goes a long way here. And for Trevor Rogers, you know, you're getting your feet wet. You come over in a trade. There's a lot of expectation to try to help the ball club while you're also figuring out what works for you. And then to see the transformation, and you're doing it with that group, I mean, you're reaping the benefits right now. And I do think, this is crazy to think, I think he might just be scratching the surface. Not saying he's going to have the ERA of 1.81, but as far as the consistency and the ability, I think that he's just starting to scratch the surface on how good he can be.
There's 2-2 down and into Duke Ellis. Ellis, who's had a little bit of time in the big leagues with the White Sox and Yankees in 2024. Again, lineup pretty much void of regulars, which is what you usually get for the road team in spring. 3-2 is a fastball. He burns him. Trevor Rogers strikes out the side in the second inning, and looks like it's July all over again.